What's up, everybody? We are getting the day started. This is Bugs Island, and this is stop number 4 in the high school championships. This is practice day number 1. It kind of started out pretty slow, but I hooked into this good one in some dirt shallow water right on a point
You have this
with
thing
a
going?
little bit of brush on it. I didn't see this fish, but it was in probably 6 inches of water. It was a good way to start off practice day number 1 with a good-sized largemouth on the old wacky rig.
That's a good one.
On the tried and true wacky rig. Thanks, buddy.
Still day number 1, a little bit later on in the day, but this is arguably the most crucial part of our weekend. We rolled up to this extended point, and Will blind casted the Crush City Mayor, and first cast hooked into this good one. And if you look closely, as soon as it comes to the boat, we saw that there was 2 fish with it. A little bit later on, Will's just back there blind casting, crushing them even more. We are literally bouncing from spot to spot, every single extended point with any sort of bigger than average rock had a fish, and we caught good fish off of them dang near every single time. All right, this is a little bit later on in the day. We're still bouncing from point to point, basically just like catching 1 or 2 and then leaving. I second cast at this spot, and I felt a huge bump. And the largemouth in Bugs Island, for some reason, like the bigger ones just don't fight hard. They just kind of give up after like the first 2 seconds. And she jumped, and it ended up being like a 4-pounder that would have been really, really, really helpful to have on tournament day.
Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Just 4.5? Dude, that's a nice one. That's a big one.
Gotta show the camera the old Crush City Mayor, man. That sucker was single-handedly responsible for bringing in every single fish
the minnow, dude. This thing has been
in
on fire, dude.
the boat
Look at
during
that.
our
That's a
tournaments, and probably 90%
This is why
of each fish of the whole weekend. And that was a big fish that I just got on it. And then Dad's back there slaying them on the chatterbait, blind casting, throwing in a little bit deeper water, just kind of yo-yoing it up and down, doing what he does best, and being our old anchor, giving us a couple few pointers here and there, and showing them how the old people do it. This is practice day number 2, and we're just trying to do the same thing that we did yesterday, and either eliminate water, or see if we can't land on some big ones. This was one of Will's first casts of the day, and it's telling us that this can really be repeated and a very big part of the day. This one was kind of a funny bite. I literally, as you saw, Dad was getting a rod out of the rod locker, and my rod was sitting on the deck, and I about watched it get yanked into the water, but fortunately I picked it up in time, set the hook, and after this fish we got out of that spot.
He got a lot smaller.
Yeah, it's in his throat though. Here, can you get it from the gills?
All right, this is kicking off tournament day, and where I caught the really big fish earlier in the video, we stopped there first, see if we couldn't get a couple in, and a couple minutes in, Will hooked into that guy. Really big moment for us. After Will's first catch, it really kind of slowed down for us, and we started to lose a lot of our momentum. So we kept bouncing from spot to spot until we could figure something out. And after like our third or fourth spot, Will finally hooked into another fish, and it was a pretty dang good spotted bass that really brought our morale up and helped us keep our heads down, because we knew that we could do this and we could bring a good bag to the scale if we just kept our heads down and stayed locked in. This was kind of a fun bite. We had seen this big old structure pile with a bunch of fish around it, and Will, being Will, wanted to throw big rod and big line in there and decided to chuck his Texas rig in there, and sure enough brought one in. Unfortunately for the rest of the day, there was on and off rain, and I didn't want to get my camera wet, so we missed a bunch of our crucial bites, like these two big largemouth and one good spotted bass. We caught the two big largemouth much more shallow, on a little ball of bait that we saw, and on a brush pile. That Will got a 3.5 pound largemouth in the last 30 minutes that really solidified our good bag out on the water. I really want to thank everybody that made this awesome day come to life. As you can see, there's some really good ones in there that unfortunately we missed, but we ended up placing top 25. It was really fun. The Crush City Mayor was the deal breaker for us, and Bait Pop was a key to our success.
Guys, good. I like it. Roll in all the way up here. 5 in the bag. The boys out of Summer County, bass team out of Tennessee. 11 pounds, 4 ounces. Think currently in 19th place, guys. Think currently in 19th place. Take those around back. We appreciate that. Bandy's High School, come on up. Ryland and Jace. Watkins and Childers. 5 in the bag right here.
Well, quick little update. We got these cool guys helping us, but little scrapage. This has been happening since about yonder. Little scrapage, a little bit more scrapage.
Yeah. We're gonna
Short a couple axles. Not axles, whatever they're called. Studs.
We're in a real rehabilitation center.
7 hours away from home.
7 hours.
This could not be happening.